one big mission, one big project, whatever you want to call it, is completed. So transmission's back together. We ran it through all the gears. It's kind of hard with the Dogbox to make sure they all click unless you're spinning them. But I said I know for a fact they all went in. I was spinning them earlier. It's kind of hard to record it and to show you guys, but transmission's back together. So we'll let this thing set up, let the RTV and all that stuff set up, and we'll slap this in next weekend. So while that's chilling, curing, we'll get that in next weekend. So transmission should be good. But we still got 50 other things that we need to do. So we got a new throttle body we're going to be slapping on. So that's what I was kind of messing with right now. We got the radiator pulled out. I mean, you guys can maybe get a better shot if the sun wasn't glaring of how ballooned that thing is. That's from all these guys going kapow on us. Yeah, there's 5 there. 5 head gaskets last season. So we kept popping them, kept putting compression into the coolant system, and this poor guy, it took some abuse. It held together. It wasn't leaking or nothing, but man, you can see just here how ballooned that is. That's crazy. So we got a new one up on the shelf over there, and yeah, so we got to get that slapped in. We got to get the fan swapped around. So we got to order the EGT stuff. It's gonna be a big project, so we obviously got to pull the manifold off for that. So kind of disassembly before reassembly. So GSD, let's get back to it. This was the aftermath this poor radiator went through. Look at that. Look like a meteor hit it. That was our JB weld that we did at the track. We tried welding it, and in a video I mentioned, in a past video I mentioned, don't try welding it. Just put a little dab of JB weld on it, because that stuff's too thin to try welding it. Alright, we got that out. We got the old fan off, mounted on the new one, which I just got done cutting. This one came with a radiator cap, like a radiator neck right here, but ours, the setup, NFT setup, isn't going to utilize it. So I ground it off, ground it smooth, and then we just cut out a little chunk of aluminum right here out of that big old plate of aluminum I have, and we're just going to weld that in place to cover that up. I mean, there's really no way of like recessing that to make it look better, so I just said screw it. I'm just gonna weld a plate right over it. Should be all right. But what we're up to, we'll slap, turn on the TIG welder, and see if I remember how to weld. And weld it in a while. So that's what we're up to. Just like that. I mean, a little rough, but man, for not welding, like I said, I've said it in the past, and I'll say it again. If I was stuck to welding, I'd probably be pretty good at it. But hey, it's enough. It's gonna hold good for a race car. It ain't no show car; it's a race car. So we got some stuff accomplished today. I'm feeling pretty good. Got this guy put back together. Started kind of getting the new radiator modified. So that's actually ready to drop in. So that thing's good to go. Yeah, I got the fan mounted. That's welded. I do gotta weld a bracket still on that one to mount it, like this one, like this one had. So I'll have to grind that guy off. I'll have to weld that on it too. But I want to get that other one kind of mounted in there and figure out where I want to put that tab, because that thing kind of sat weird in here. So yeah, accomplished. Again, for you that watched it, thank you for tuning in. For you that have subscribed over the winter, appreciate it. It's a little over 400 subscribers. It's got to keep climbing. We need 1,000. We can start making some pennies if we hit 1,000, and then start getting the GSX chassis going would be sweet. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys on the next one.